Today, we will be discussing on 7 powerful tips on how to draft an effective email. Rule number 1. Use a notepad. When an important mail needs to be drafted, the general notion is to reply to it immediately. It is advisable that one gathers their thoughts and write it down on a notepad. Take a break and head to the water cooler or coffee machine and think of how you can greet and what words you need to jot down. Put all of your thoughts down on the notepad, don't forget to save. Talk to a colleague or approach your senior/supervisor and ask for their advice. You may be surprised with their experience and knowledge. Deduct and discard all the unwanted wordings, phrases and thought, and voila, you have your response ready. Rule number 2. Proofreading. Once your points are ready, check for minor errors. Check if the grammar is right, use the current edition of Grammarly or any software approved by your firm/organization. Ask permission from your team leader/supervisor before you click submit. Check if you are using the right vocabulary. It would be better if you use simple words rather than using a lexicon, which may sound important but may end up looking silly. Always check the spellings, nothing worse than sending an email to a client with such minor errors. It will not create good impression of your organization. Remember, you are the face of your firm/organization. The way you treat a client or customer will reflect on you. Rule number 3. Courtesy. Remember, you are drafting an email that is a legal document and can be used in the future. A customer/client may send an email which may be written in anger, out of frustration, with use of foul or vulgar language. The sender is angry and frustrated and is venting it out on your firm/organization. So do not take this personally. What are the 5 golden words? Please.
Sozi.
Thank you. Excuse me. You're welcome. Acknowledge the issue and apologize if necessary. It never hurts to accept and to offer a solution. Your client will definitely appreciate it and come back to you. Rule number 4. Punctuations. The use of punctuation can't be stressed enough. A lot of errors are created when one uses capital letters for proper nouns and when addressing oneself. I would should be. I. Punctuations like comma, full stop, brackets, hyphen, apostrophe, etc. should be used appropriately. A simple error can make a big difference. Let's eat, grandma. Let's eat, grandma. Woman without her man is nothing. Woman without her man is nothing. I tell you today you will be with me in paradise. I tell you today you will be with me in paradise. Using a question mark or exclamatory mark should be avoided. Rule number 5. Subject line. The subject line should read like a headline, like the ones read in a newspaper. It should be short enough to keep it interesting and long enough to cover the important points. Avoid negativity or including bad news in the subject line. It should not be more than 6 to 8 words, but there are always exceptions. The purpose and reason should correspond with the email. Do not start an email with ing form. Example, regarding, concerning. Call to action. When you expect the receiver to do or perform a task, it would be appropriate to use the word, a call to action. Rule number 6. Follow a standard format. Always address the receiver with appropriate titles or prefix like Mr. Mississippi, Ms. Mrs. Dr. ADV, Professor, etc. Follow the pattern of introduction. Introduce yourself/firm with an appropriate greeting. Opening. Start the topic with why you are writing the mail. Body. Explain in detail the what, why, when, how, where, who, whom, which, etc. Conclusion. What is your expectation? This minor detail should be in black and white. Closing. Thank and be sincere. Provide your name and designation. Don't forget to add your phone number. Rule number 7. Bonus tips. Avoid jargons which are internal and incomprehensible to the receiver. Example. Error 404, a ticket number 619 has been raised for you. Abbreviations or acronyms like ASAP, LOL, PTO, etc. too should be avoided. Emoticons or funny images should also not be included. Stick to one structured set of font/design and size for the letters. And last but not the least, do not forget to include the attachment. Or have you already clicked
Send?
I hope you enjoyed this video. Luck is yours. Wish is mine. May your future always shine. Wish you lots of luck and good fortune.